Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have VNLS with 1,696 rating versus the Warrock Johnson with 1,670 rating, so it's going to be a very high rated DB match, and let's hop right in. So we're going to go ahead and see the Warrock win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then go first 43 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Medora, Keldo, Agito, Merly, and then Havness, and then they have Medora, Beaver, Starter, Red, and Griffin. Oh, okay. So they're playing Adventure, Ishizu, Spright. I feel like we're going to see a lot of hands like this where we have no hand traps, and like if we lose the dice roll, it is like almost impossible to win because like the engine just gets interrupted not that hard. If you don't have hand traps to protect anything, then all your extenders kind of need the first thing to go off. Summon Beaver, Beaver effect. Yeah, well, if you win your rank 1, oh, rank 1 versus rank 2, okay. Beaver 1, Havness 2, man, always get those on my first effect. Yeah, it's like they can't even change starter, summon red, because they opened red. So they're gonna mill, they mill Kelbeck, Scream, okay, and then Kelbeck 1, Scream 2, so go search crime, and then we're gonna force a mill 5. Off the mill 5, we hit Rhino, Merly, Orange Light. I pray for the one game I don't get Havness until like 2-3 effects. It's hard. They just have so many good mills. And then, hey, you got a temple out of it, which can search right, which can't activate this turn because you use Beaver. Also see Orange Light, which is cool. Level 2 works with these, but that makes me think that they play a lot of them. You kind of need, or maybe you just play one Orange Light because you can kind of search it. You could Gigantic summon a Swap Frog bounce back, but you have to start with Swap. And then, alright, so new chain link, activate the Merly 1 and then Rhino 2. So bring out by discarding Crime and then put back Merly and Rhino to summon out Kick Kalos, and then activate Kick Kalos 1, Crime 2. So we're going to add back the Rhino, and then Kick Kalos is going to go dump the Shaylin, and then Shaylin effect, put itself back, put back Kick Kalos, bring out Rue Kalos. Okay, so that's like really easy for the opponent to beat. Like everything in the game beats the Rue Kalos here, to be honest. Any Spright summon beats it. You can just go special, Soul Sweeper, banish, and then dump Angler, summon Beavers. So thinking, okay, so they're gonna go special summon out red, and then overlay, make Soul Sweeper effect, and then banish, and then turn those into sprint. Weird. Sprint effect, go dump. Alright, so I'll go ahead and go dump Angler effect. One cool thing is though, we do get Rue Kalos back. So then go bring out Beavers. It's not like Soul Sweepers, you're moving it forever. It is removing it for a very good time though. Go ahead, Gigantic, summon Swap, go dump. So it's gonna dump Swap. And then link into Elf. And then Elf effect, summon back out Swap Frog, so that way we can go for Toad. Okay, and then overlay, make the Toad, activate starter summon blue, and then blue effect, lose life points, go search Jet, and we can summon Jet effect, go search, we could end on maybe IP, maybe Jin Buster, so summon, and then effect, and then it's gonna grab, oh, okay, grab Double Cross, definitely was expecting a Smashers, go for Cerberus, oh, that's pretty good there, because we get to discard Medora, and then obviously we get to get rid of their monster, and then they can't have this do anything because they're locked in the 2s because of Gigantic, and then set the double cross and pass. They're going to start with discard Medora for Keldo, and such a power play to start with that. Then they're going to chain Medora, targeting Medora, Herald of Orange Light, and Havness, and then they said that's fine. So go ahead, put everything back. And then they never targeted crime. yeah, they just kind of put back crime for no reason because they targeted orange light, and I don't think the opponent caught that. And I mean, that's a big difference. That's like a trap card in your deck for no reason, and a level 2 in your graveyard for no reason. But I guess the opponent's fine with it. Summon Diviner effect, Chain Toad, negate and set. And then Toad effect, add back. And then we could just go Elf summon back Toad if we want. Any quick effects? Nope. Elf target Toad, Chain Keldo, and then they're gonna go interrupt. And then Chain Double Cross to summon back out Toad. Alright, then wait, why didn't we Temple turn 1? Why did we never add right? Yo! Nah, all these Spright players have just been playing so awkward recently. Like, there's no way we don't Temple search right. Temple doesn't have the clause that right has. Right is the card that locks you. That's crazy. They just lost a free right. Especially when they have Griffin in hand, that's like a huge difference. I guess it's a wild hand. You can't say that because you misplayed. If you didn't misplay, then you can say it's a wild hand. We're gonna Midoriya, discard a YuGiOh, and then a YuGiOh effect, Chain Toad to negate. And then Toad effect to add back from the graveyard. So they're gonna add back a Swap Frog. And then attack Elf. Main phase 2. Oh yeah, got Rukalos, true. Yeah, that'll come back. Did we do some plays I just forgot about? How did this turn start, right? It was just discard, summon, search, and then Midoriya. Right? So we never normal summoned? Our opponent doesn't have any... Wait. We had to have normal summoned. Nah, that's a lie. Had to have. Normal summon. We summoned Diviner. That's what it was. They took the Diviner with the Toad. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, because there's no way they messed up that bad. So I refuse to believe that was that. Yup. I took the Diviner. That's huge too. It's a level 2 for them, so they can use it to make plays. Draw Temple. Standby phase, main phase. I guess never punish. Oh my, never punish. That's such a good draw. Discard it, special swap. You can banish, go search right. We're gonna flip Diviner, overlay, and then go in the Gigantic. One thing is Rukalos stops right. Made that engine so much worse. Beat over that, and then they're gonna go main phase 2. Temple effect, which they could have discarded to summon Swap Frog first. So they're gonna Temple, grab right, and then activate right, summon out the token, and then go bring out Fateful Adventure from the deck. And now Griffin effect to summon. Okay, bring that out. Fateful effect. Why are we putting everything in attack? We're in main phase 2. Go grab Draco back. And then activate Gigantic effect, so it's gonna detach, go summon blue, and then blue effect to go search. Blue's gonna go search Pixies. Okay, normal summon Beaver, make Elf. Set case so far. Yep. Special summon out Pixies. Nothing there. And then they're gonna overlay, make the Gin Buster. Elf effect, try to bring back Toad, chain Midoriya, and then they're gonna chain Gin Buster to negate and burn for 500. So they need to take that 500. Yeah, minus 500, and then it's okay. So summon back Toad, activate Draco back onto the token, and then pass. Draco back on what? Okay, well, it's gonna... That token positioning is bad. And on the token, yeah. Draw Shaylin. I guess they never needed to even grab Draco back last turn off Fateful if they wanted to do it like that. They could have just, like, left it in deck. And at any point throughout the opponent's turn, whenever they summon, you could Fateful equip from deck. So maybe they make a play. But to be fair, you already messed up. Because, like, the play would be Griffin and defense. And the point would be, if they were to beat over the token, you can just Fateful equip from deck. And now they have to beat over it twice. But since Griffin's an attack, that whole play is just out the window. So go main phase. That was a good draw. Activate Shaylin effect. I feel like there's a Happiness awaiting me, but I gotta do it. So they're gonna negate it and then set it. And then activate the Toad effect to add back Beaver. Okay, anything on res? Nope. Right, normal summon out the Merly effect, chain Elf on Toad. So now they have to mill real. I mean, why do this? You know their last card in hand is Rhino. They added it off Crime. So shouldn't the play have been to Griffin negate Merly, chain Elf on Toad, Merly grave effect, Toad negate, handshake? Yeah. Let's see, do they mill Crazy now? Okay, mill Havness, Kelbeck. Okay, that's a start. It's a start. Kelbeck 1, Havness 2. And then they're going to chain Griffin to Havness. Okay, so we're just playing the lottery. We go mill, we mill Merly, and select the chain block it, and a Medora. The opponent mills. Okay, they mill Medora. Totally forgot you play these. I just shuffled back last turn. Oh, they're going to go Solic 1, Merly 2, and then Mud 3. Okay, so put back Merly, Mud, and a Spright Elf, and they're going to chain their Medora to put back. And then they're going to put back Planet, Scream, and Temple. Okay, so all that goes back. And then we get to search Havness, off Solic, go into battle phase, and then attack Toad. I mean, that's just game. Okay, yeah, we're gonna Merly effect, go activate Super Volley from deck, and then activate it, discard. That'd be nice if Merly could just attack, activate Super Volley from deck. Oh, for sure. But on to the next game. We're gonna see the tier player go first. Opening hands, we got Super Poly, Havness, Magma, Rhino, Kelbeck. Also showing them Super Poly may be back so you can play around it. Then they have Red, Temple, Orange Light, Angler, Jet. No hand traps. Weird. Then they're gonna go main phase, normal summon Rhino. Rhino effect, go dump. Said shifter me. Not yet. Okay, fair. Dump Havness. Havness effect. And then Havness will go put back itself and Rhino. Bring out Kikalos. And then Kikalos effect. I will shifter when it's appropriate. And I said, okay. So go search and then kit effect, tag it out, and then activate the effects to go mill. That goes through. So just mill 8. Rhino, Keldo, Medora, Shaling, Keldo. So I see that I will not be able to use my graveyard the next turn. Any turn is what she meant to say. Shaling effect. So put back Shaling, put back Kikalos, bring out Garua. And then activate Magma. Magma, banish Orange, summon Magma effect to search during the end phase. And then overlay, make Beatrice. And then Beatrice effect, attach Garua, go dump. And then we're going to activate Scream and Garua. So we get the draw Scream, go search Crime. Scream's not bad there. And just activate it, we get to mill 3 on their turn. And then we're gonna go end phase. You can add off mag. Yep. And then nothing else. Alright, pass. But this is still very good. They draw Medora. Then go standby phase, main phase. That's good. That makes Orange Light live with the Graveyard Shuffler. It's a very good draw. Temple effect. Banish, go search right. And then they're gonna activate right. No response. Bring out the token. And then go bring out Fateful. Activate Scream effect, mill 3. So that mills Sornier, Kelbeck, Shaylin. So we're going to activate all 3 of those effects. So, Scream hits 3 good cards. I guess really just 2 good cards there. Well, to be honest, I didn't even think about that again. Need some Keldos and Medoras. That's so weird seeing them in Spright. Yep. Oh, I mill Heartbeat and Solic. Milling both those, so good. Because you get Solic, search a monster, Heartbeat, grab back Solic. Diviner Engrave, that's good for their elf. We see the Shifter, Keldos. They do hit Keldo, but Griffin is out of deck for Fateful. Maybe they play Illegal Knight. They also play 43, so who knows. Put back, make Dragos Palia. And then Whoa. They said any trigger effect. Said, fateful to. Oh, wait, it is their turn. Ha! Yo, that's crazy. I was about to say, because you wouldn't say any trigger if it's your turn, because the turn player triggers first, but I actually forgot that it actually is their turn. That's like the meme that everyone keeps saying, like, oh, our turn. But yeah, Solic, grab back Solic. They're gonna search Draco back. And then activate Fateful Effect, go search Temple, and then discard Draco back effect. Oh, that's not right though. No, you definitely just discard Angler. How else do we discard an Angler? We're gonna like Nightmare Phoenix then, I guess. You also just get your Draco back interrupted by a Shuffle back now if they want to, which they probably will, because that's just clearing an interruption. Yeah, activate, and then they're gonna chain. So put back all the shufflers, and then put back the Draco back, and then Magma. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm a bit silly. Want to do something totally different, mess it up a bit. I think it's discard Angler, right? I'm gonna go Temple Effect, summon, and then link off, go into Asa. On summon, activate Beatrice, detach, chain Orange Light, and then on resolution, Kelbeck, try to bounce back. Yeah, it's pretty good. Outing the Charmer, normal summon Angler, and then on summon Dragos Tapalia in the level 1. And they said, yeah, you got this. Showed Crime. Wanted to send the Angler originally, but then somehow sent the Equip out of habit. Oh, unfortunate. I know, I don't think I was going to break it anyways. Yeah, I do stuff like that all the time. But going on into game 3 now, we are going to see the Spright player go first. Opening hands, we have Keldo, Orange Light, Druisworm, Shaylin, Planet. And then they have Temple, Blue, Right, Green Light, and Foolish. Green Light? You play Green Light? I mean, okay. I want to know why. Why is this stuff in your deck? Why are you trying to cook like this? Temple Effect, Banish, go search. That play is so whack. Said, sec. I'm not thinking straight. Hey, let's go. Yeah, they know what's up. Only play 1. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, you were supposed to activate Red anyways, because the odds of them having Orange Light's pretty low. Yeah, I guess like maybe Orange Light or Gamma, you could say. Foolish, go down Mud to protect themselves. Temple Effect, and then that'll summon Fateful Adventure to go search for Draco back, and then Fateful Adventure, go search for Griffin, discard Draco back effect to equip. Yeah, I don't see how they get any other fairies in hand. Do they just have to hard draw them? Because they play probably the 6 shufflers, 3 Orange Light, and then what, 2 Green Light? I mean, that makes the math like okay on it. Go for Sprint effect. But if you play like 1 Green Light, then you don't have enough fairies. Dump Angler effect, go summon. So then Angler's gonna bring out Beaver and Beaver. And then Temple Effect, Banish, grab Right. Okay, so they did know that. Wait. I guess they didn't use a normal summon effect this turn. I mean, obviously not, because they activated Right. But I want to see them activate Temple on a turn that they're not using Right. Anyhow, I just wanted to see if they know, because that game 1 mistake could have cost them a lot. On summon, they were thinking, but they said it's fine. And then effect, detach. So this goes through. I mean, all they could do is Orange Light if they want to, and then they'll Griffin negate. I mean, we probably do it on Elf, right? They go Elf. Yeah, you definitely wait till Elf, because you want them to Gigantic Summon Swap Frog, so that way you can specifically Orange Light the Elf, and if they Griffin it, you have Keldo anyway. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna save it for our turn then. Swap Frog, bounce back Griffin, go for Toad. Trying to play around Dark Ruler, special blue, and then blue effect, go grab Jet. Okay, so they're gonna Orange Light the blue. Now this is tough. Okay, so they're gonna Toad, negate, and then chain Keldo to put back Toad, the Shuffler, and Angler. And they're doing it in response to Toad negation, so that way Toad can't add back. I misplayed a should have orange light on Elf, force Griffin to stop Toad and Griffin, but you played fast. Did they? Didn't they ask? Like, say think on summon? I swear they did. Yeah. So they declared it. You said okay. Summon Swap Frog. They dumped. And then they made Elf. Declared Elf effect. Target swap. 4 seconds later, you said okay. Yeah, I mean, you were saying okay to everything. Maybe they were saying by that. So sometimes your opponent plays, right? And before they even go for the play, you have to think if you're going to negate it or not, because you don't want to give your opponent free information. That's why you can also say think in like weird scenarios. Like, let's say your opponent goes special blue effect, and then in your head you're like, okay, am I going to stop this Gigantic that they're going to summon or not? And you think for a second, you're like, okay, yeah, I will. Yeah, blue's fine, jet's fine, Search Smasher, sure, Gigantic, stop it. So that way you're not like thinking on certain things. So that way they can like read your hand better. But then, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe that's what happened there. And they just played like at an actual like okay pace. Maybe they're not used to that. The turn 1 of Spright is not that hard. Especially once you get to like that part where it's like, okay, now we just gotta make Toad and then summon blue in the jet go grab double cross, and then we're gonna overlay, make Jin Buster, and then set double cross, set right 2, okay, and then pass, draw instant fusion, so they know one of these is right, and they know one is double cross. They were just trying to hide the double cross. Instant fusion's a pretty good draw. Activate Planet, they're gonna chain Griffin. Okay. Let's bring that out, and then playing around Dark Ruler no more oftentimes hurts me more, I guess. Yeah, I don't think Dark Ruler's that popular in the side deck right now. I mean, there's some people that side deck like Dark Ruler, Droplet, and it like really helps against some like the rogue matchups. Yeah, but it's kind of fair in my opinion. Normal summon out Merly effect, chain Jin Buster on it to negate and burn for 500, and then activate Shaylin effect. They're going to chain Griffin to negate and destroy it. Okay, so it's not lying in the mill at all, because then they're going to go Shaylin 1, double cross 2, take it to attach. Chooses to attach it, doesn't even want to summon it. And then try to go battle phase, elf effect, target sprint. Oh, that makes sense because we want the negate, or not the negate, but the bounce off sprint. That's the only way we get another interruption. I like it, but they're gonna change Druid's Worm on blue. So summon, banish, they bring out, and then we just can go battle phase. And then attack over the Jin Buster, main phase 2, Link in the dark. And then Druid's Worm effect, out the elf, dark effect to go take. It's gonna take jet. Did I use any effects yet? Names. They used Shaylin, and then they double cross took it. So now link those off, go in the sprint, and then sprint effect. And the fact that they know that the last card the opponent has is right means that this is all very free and they don't have to, do anything weird. So someone could Callus, they just have to combo, try to set up some negates. They could like pop Fateful if they want to, pop the token with Planet. They could have Kaleido, but we don't really know what's going to happen all the way yet until we see some of these mills. So Rhino 1, Kit 2, and then that's going to mill Havness, Heartbeat, Scream, Keldo, Planet. Okay, so we hit the last name. Rhino gets to go dump. Pretty much the last name just means like an extra aqua in this point. Or get like a Merly in graveyard, so that way if we end on it, then we end on elf. We could bring back Merly or something. We're gonna Scream, search Solic, Havness put back, putting back itself. Needed another Rhino. Okay, so they're gonna make Rukalos over Kaleido then. Planet effect, pop right. Instant Fusion for Mud. That was a broken handle. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Go for Dweller, and then go for Zeus. Zeus effect to wipe. Okay. Trying to think, is there a world where we set Solic first so we can search? Because we know that Rukalos beats their top decks, then we really just need a play for next turn. We don't really need another interruption. We haven't Solic searched this turn or anything, but we're going to go ahead wipe. I think I was better off I went for Toad instead of the Spright access. What? You did. you literally summoned Swap from deck. You opened starter, right? Or you opened blue. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think they just forget their turn 1. Yeah, I think I would have had bigger problems with that. What? I'm so confused? I don't even know what they're talking about. They draw Kara, because they went through Toad. We put it back. It was gone through. They tried ending on Toad, but they negated with it. Oh, we draw YuGiOh. Okay, that's just game. Yep, switch to attack, normal summon, battle phase, GG's. It's a good game actually. Yeah, see you next time, and much fun on the grind. See ya, you too. See ya. Alright, fair enough. So, VNLS is holding the #1 spot, while Warrock Mountain may have even dropped down to like 3rd or 4th place. Definitely not 1st place here though. We're gonna see VNLS win in an hour and 5-minute long match. This build of Spright is so wild just because, like, I don't know, there's just no way I would ever play this build. I don't even like adventure cards, especially not now. Before, like, I didn't even like them before, like, Rukalos came out. I never really liked them in Spright. I didn't think they were like that bad at one point, but I really don't like having a bunch of bricks in my deck, and that's kind of what this deck puts in there. But it was like okay to do because of how powerful it was going 2nd. And now it's like, is it that powerful going 2nd when everyone ends on like Rukalos or Crime? I mean, everyone's not ending on those every game, but it's like often enough to the point to where like you're not getting that much value out of right. And then you even heard them say it themselves. They play 3 Temple, 1 Right, 1 Foolish. So they have 5 true ways into the engine. And out of those 5 cards, you're adding in a Draco back, a Griffin. Faithful Adventure is not that bad. But, you know, you're putting in like 2 bad cards for like 5 good cards. And then, you know, Foolish doesn't even need the bricks to be a good card because you can still dump Angler off of it. But to be honest, you'd probably just cut it. Unless if you really want like another like hard extender. But then, you know, Sprite's not nearly as good because you would have already gone through that stuff. Unless if you do play the adventure stuff. But with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.